I just unboxed the iPhone 14 Pro Purple. Here is the first look. And before you run away, we are going to be unboxing some of Nomad's awesome accessories for the iPhone 14 Pro. But we're going to check this out later. We're going to check out the iPhone 14 Pro first. Okay, we're starting this up. There you go, beautiful. Now, there were some comments in the previous video that say that the 14 Pro is actually very similar to the 13 Pro. But there are new things with the 14 Pro and we're going to check it out. Firstly, being that the camera modules are bigger than the 13 Pro. And when we flip it over, you can see that we are done with the notch. We are moving on to the peel cutout, which is also called the dynamic island. This is still the ceramic shield display, same as the 13 Pro, but this has upgrades such as always on display as well as a brighter screen. Now, before we get into anything, we're going to set this up. English. Hold on, what am I doing? I can just transfer. I can actually do a quick start like that. And then this new way of transferring stuff has been here since iPhone 10, 12, and it's been one of my favorite upgrades because you don't have to back up your phone. You just simply scan and you're done. Oh my god, I'm so excited! New phone! Preparing to transfer, and while it's doing that, we'll put this aside and check out the boxes. As usual, we do not have any charging accessories, just this cable is USB-C to Lightning, and we have this little SIM card ejector. But the thing is, Apple says that the iPhone 14s that are being sold in the States will not be shipped with the SIM card tray anymore because they are moving on to eSIM. So if you're buying an iPhone from the States and bring back to your country, just beware. And also, I'm wondering if those models of iPhones come with the SIM card ejector because you don't really need it anymore. Yep. And because we don't get any charges from this, Nomad kindly sent over some of his awesome goodies. We have power adapters and phone cases, as well as wireless charging pads. I love this, I love this. Okay, so this is the 30 watt USB-C power adapter, whereas this is the 65 watts USB-C GAN power adapter. This is very exciting because GAN is like the new technologies. It's supposed to be really small, really tiny, and it doesn't produce that much heat, so it doesn't overheat your electronics. I feel like people say GAN power adapters, but I might be wrong. Oh my god, look at how small this is! Tiny! And this is 65 watts, so basically with GAN power adapters, you actually share the power with the two ports. If you use both USB-C port, the top one will get 45 watts, bottom will get 20 watts of power. So just FYI if you use both ports. And I like that you can close it up like that, very, very smart. So this is actually perfect if you want to check your Mac, your iPad, or your iPhone. Definitely can do some fast charging here. And whoa, this is even tinier, oh my god. Okay, this is the 30 watts USB-C power adapter. It's so tiny. Oh my god, you guys, can you guys see? You can really just slot it in your pocket. It's like nothing. Doesn't feel heavy. God, I love this. And I'll put all the links down below for you to check out. And we have here Nomad's modern leather case for the 6.1-inch Pro phone. There you go. Smells good. This is beautiful. I believe this is a new color and a new leather from Nomad. So let's just try it on. Oof. Oof. They also actually made some slight design changes. They made this thinner so that it's a nicer swiping experience from the bottom. And of course, this is MagSafe compatible, as you can see, with this magnetic ring. There you go. With some of my phone cases that are not MagSafe compatible, I have to take out my phone case each time I want to charge my phone, which is really inconvenient. So it's great that MagSafe is incorporated in all of Nomad's accessories. I love that. And it actually looks pretty good. It matches with the purple iPhone, I think. And it's sustainably sourced. And it has a 10 feet drop protection, which is awesome. Next, we have the sports case. This is also, of course, MagSafe compatible. And this is premium scratch resistant finish. And this has 6 feet drop protection, so slightly less than the leather one. Yes, nice. And this also has metal buttons that are higher. They made it higher so it's easy to press down on. And we have one more case here. It's the rugged case. This is also MagSafe compatible. Test. Okay, it works. Nice. With this case, this actually has grooved sides. The case is lifted here so that you have a secure grip of the phone and it gives you more drop protection. This comes with 15 feet of drop protection, which is more than this too. And now we're gonna check out this beautiful big heavy box. This is called the Base 1 Max. We're gonna open it. Ooh, look at, oh, this is the gold finish. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Whoa, this is heavy. This definitely will not move around. The top here feels like it's silicone and this is glass and you can't actually move this if I'm not wrong. It comes with a white color cable from Nomad. This is USB-C to USB-C. Yup. Oof. This is the MagSafe. Yep, very strong magnets. And this, with the new AirPods Pro Gen 2, you will be able to charge it with the Apple Watch charger here as well. So this functions very similar to Apple's MagSafe Dual Charger, except this is not foldable and this is too heavy, way too heavy for you to travel with. It's probably meant for you to put by your bedside or by your table. Really heavy so it wouldn't move around that much. So yeah, that's all the Nomad goodies that we have. Very exciting. And all these will be linked in the description box below for you to check out. And if you've noticed, while we were checking out the Nomad goodies, the iPhone 14 Pro has been set up. I chose not to transfer all the data from the 13 Pro to this because I forgot that this is the smallest storage size, 128 gig, and this is 256, so I can't actually transfer over because there's just not enough space. Anyway, while we've been talking, the display has been turned on throughout. So that is the always on display. The Pro display is actually running at 1 Hz, and that's how you actually save battery while having display on all the time and still get that 1 hour longer battery life than the 13 Pro. But there have been a lot of complaints from other users that the battery life on this phone sucks. So I don't know, I'm gonna test it out and we're gonna make a video about that really soon. So one thing that's really cool is that this island actually changes when you're doing different activities on your phone. I think it's so smart that Apple managed to package this like hardware feature as a software through all the animations, and it's really cool. So watch this. When I play music here and go back to the home screen, this actually expands into like a little notification bar and tells you information about your music. You can also interact with it. When you click into it, it goes into your music app. And it's quite surprising because I wouldn't expect this part to be a touchscreen, but it is, because when you click in the middle where it's supposed to be like the Touch ID sensors or the camera, it actually pops into the Apple Music app. So this part here actually responds to touch as well. That's pretty interesting. Another upgrade that we haven't talked about is the 48 megapixel new camera, and that means much clearer, sharper photos. This also has 2nd generation sensor shift OIS. That means that when you're taking handheld videos, this would be much more stable than the iPhone 13 Pro. But to be honest, the iPhone 13 Pro is already pretty stable in my opinion. This new phone also comes with action mode, which can be triggered when you press this here at the top. So when you turn on the action mode, it actually crops things in. The highest resolution you can go with action mode is 2.8K 30 FPS. So you cannot do 4K with that. If you want to do 4K and still have stable images, you would need a gimbal. I really have to get my hands dirty with this to be able to tell the difference, because right now they look pretty similar. There are also 2 more new features that I hope I never have to use, but I am glad that they're there. First is the crash detection feature, but the phone will detect when you are in a severe car crash and will call 911 and notify your emergency contacts. Number 2 is the emergency SOS via satellite feature, where if you're lost in some place where you don't get cellular data, the iPhone will actually direct you to point towards a satellite, allow you to send really short messages and your location and your medical ID and your battery level indicator to a medical responder. All this will come free for iPhone 14 users for 2 years. So yeah, this is the first look of the iPhone 14 Pro Purple, as well as some of the amazing, really cool new accessories that you probably should get so that you don't damage your new phone. Everything mentioned will be linked below for you to check out. I love the color purple, it's so sexy, and I feel like it will match me anywhere I go. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and subscribe if you haven't already, because I'm making more videos about the new Apple products and you don't want to miss it. Okay, I'll talk to you really soon. Take care. Stay minty and cheery. Bye!